Every sunrise is a second chance. Every breath is proof that your story isn't finished yet. But here's the truth. Most people waste their new beginnings because they're waiting for the perfect time. Today, you don't wait. You begin. A new beginning doesn't mean you erase your past. It means you choose not to be defined by it. Genesis reminds us that God created light out of darkness. In the same way, you can speak light into your future. Your life will change the moment you decide to start again. Not tomorrow, not next year. But now, think about the greatest comeback stories you know. Athletes who were counted out but trained harder than ever. Entrepreneurs who lost everything but started from scratch and built something greater. Maybe even your own life. You've had moments where you thought it was over, but you're still here. That means there's still time, still hope, still possibility. Every champion, every success story began with one decision: to begin again. Principle 1, start where you are, with examples. Every great journey begins with a single, small step. Nobody in history started perfectly. The legends we admire today, the inventors, the athletes, the leaders, all began as ordinary people with nothing more than a dream and the courage to take that first step. You don't need the best equipment, the perfect timing, or piles of money. What you truly need is the courage to start with what you already have. Right here, right now. Take J.K. Rowling, for example. Before Harry Potter became a global phenomenon, she was a single mother living on welfare, writing her first book in cafes while her baby slept. She had no connections, no wealth, only an old typewriter and a burning passion for telling a story. Yet that imperfect beginning turned into a magical empire loved by millions. Or think of Michael Jordan. Today, he's celebrated as one of the greatest basketball players of all time. But in high school, he was actually cut from his basketball team. Did he give up? Number. He started where he was, practicing harder than ever before, turning rejection into motivation. That small, painful moment became the seed of his greatness. These stories remind us that perfection is not the starting line. Courage is. So if you're waiting for the right moment, let me tell you this. The right moment is already here. Start where you are, and one day you will look back and realize that this imperfect beginning was the most important decision of your life. Principle 2, mindset over circumstance. Life is not always fair. Some people are born with wealth, with connections, with opportunities handed to them. Others begin with struggle, with emptiness, with obstacles at every step. But here's the truth. Your mindset is more powerful than your circumstance. What you believe about yourself, what you train your mind to focus on, that is what shapes your future. Look at Oprah Winfrey. She was born into poverty, faced abuse as a child, and had every reason to fail. But her mindset refused to accept defeat. She believed in the power of her voice, in the strength of her story. That belief carried her from a troubled childhood to becoming one of the most influential women in the world. Or consider Elon Musk. As a child, he was bullied, often alone, and grew up far from the big tech hubs of the world. But his mindset was different. He chose to dream big, to see problems as opportunities. Today, he's not only building rockets and electric cars, he's reshaping industries because he refused to let circumstances limit him. This is the difference between staying small and growing big. If you think small, if you think your life will never change, then it won't. But if you think growth, if you believe in the possibility of more, then doors will open. Opportunities will appear. And even when they don't, you will carve your own path. Remember, your mindset shapes your future, not your circumstances. Principle 3, small steps, big impact. People often dream of success as if it's a single giant leap. But the truth is, nobody climbs a mountain in one jump. You climb it one step at a time, slowly, consistently, with determination. Success doesn't come from one dramatic moment. It's built from the small, often invisible actions we take every single day. Today's small beginning creates tomorrow's breakthrough. Think about Thomas Edison, the man who invented the light bulb. He didn't just sit down one night and suddenly make it work. He tested thousands of materials, failing again and again. Each failure was a step. Each experiment was progress. And in the end, those small, painful steps lit up the entire world. Or look at Serena Williams, one of the greatest athletes of all time. She didn't become a tennis legend overnight. From childhood, she practiced every single day, perfecting her service, strengthening her mind step by step until she reached the top of the world. Behind every trophy, there are thousands of hours of small steps nobody ever sees. This is the secret most people miss. Small steps don't feel powerful in the moment, but when you look back, they build a mountain of change. One page written every day becomes a novel. One workout every morning becomes a healthy body. One act of courage every day becomes a life of strength. So don't wait for the giant leap. Take the small step, then take another, and another, because it's those steps that carry you forward to the summit you've been dreaming of. You are stronger than yesterday. You are not defined by your past. You have the power to begin again. You can rebuild. You can grow. You can rise. And today is your chance to prove it. Ask yourself, what chapter in your life is ready to close? What pain, what fear, what old story no longer serves you? And then ask, what new chapter are you brave enough to begin today? Don't just keep it in your mind. Write it down so your eyes can see it. Speak it out loud so your voice can believe it. And then take even the smallest step toward it, because every great beginning starts with just one step. Remember, your new chapter doesn't need fireworks. It doesn't need the world's approval. It doesn't even have to be loud. It only has to be real. Real to you. Real to the life you want. Real to the future you're creating. So turn the page, close the old story, and start writing the new one. Today. Stop waiting for the perfect moment, because it will never come. Perfection is an illusion that keeps you standing still. Progress, however, is real, and it begins the very moment you take action. The best version of your life is not somewhere far away, hiding in the future. It's right here, within your reach, waiting for you to choose it. Your new beginning doesn't start tomorrow, or next week, or when everything feels just right. It starts the moment you decide. Every great story begins with one brave step. Every hero was once an ordinary person who chose to move forward instead of waiting. That same power is in you. So stop waiting. Start building. Create the life you imagine, piece by piece, day by day. Because the future you dream of is not a destination, it's a journey you begin right now. And the truth is, the only thing standing between you and that future is the decision to begin.